Hi, Adele Spraggon here, and this is the Fulfillment Vlog. It's for those who are looking for a way to find happiness, peace of mind, and success in today's topsy-turvy, mixed-up world. I am the creator of a proprietary technique called the 4-Step Repatterning Technique, and no, I won't be telling you about it just yet. Let's get to know each other a little bit first. But here's my commitment up front. Here in this vlog, you will embark on a journey into the unknown that will have you questioning everything you believe about how your brain shapes your solutions. We will explore the latest findings in neuroscience and combine these findings with inspiring stories of breakthroughs and triumphs to demonstrate the most effective way for you to achieve your goals and live the life of your choosing. But first, who am I? After decades of feeling stuck in patterns of procrastination, avoidance, and quitting, all of which had me living my life below my fullest potential, I set out on a journey of discovery and learning. My inquiry? Why the personal and professional methodologies I was following did not work for me. My background is in personal development. I have been in the personal development field for over 30 years. And for the first decade or so, I was convinced that the key to success depended on my mindset. And I would coach people using traditional approaches to mindset, such as positive thinking, affirmations, effective goal setting, willpower, commitment, push past your comfort zone, and things of that nature. But then something changed. Okay, true confession. The whole time I was coaching using these methods, I felt like a fraud, an imposter. Despite all of my positive thinking, all of my mindset affirmations, despite decades of coaching, training, therapy, despite decades of meditating and doing yoga, inside I still felt like a neurotic mess. On the outside, I would coach and train and speak about the need to be positive and powerful. On the inside, I felt anything but. But then one day it struck me. I was reflecting on the people that I was coaching at the time, and I determined that a handful of them, say around 25% or so, were thriving using the mindset techniques presented to them. Another 25% were gaining traction in some areas of their lives, but not in others. So they were doing great in relationships, for example, but not in their career, not in both of them. And then there was the remaining 50%. When these clients were alone with me, they would confide that they weren't succeeding at the level that they were hoping to. And they would share with me that regardless of how hard they tried, how much they applied the mindset teachings, they never fully managed to overcome their self-doubt, to stop procrastinating, to end their fears, and to stop being overwhelmed. They remained feeling disempowered, ashamed, and trapped. Now, the horrible thing for me was that's exactly how I felt too. What I couldn't overcome for myself was my quitting. At this time in my life, I had started and quit 3 businesses. Now, when I told my coach this, she said that the problem was in my way of being. Now, as hard as I tried, I never could understand what that meant. On any given day, I would interpret it differently, depending on my mood. Sometimes I would take this as I was broken and irreparably damaged. Some days, it was in my being, meant I just needed to try harder. In my head, however, the flaw was always mine. Until one day a question popped into my head. Is it true? Is it really my fault? I mean, after all, I was following all the instructions. I was doing my daily affirmations. I kept my gratitude journal. I vision boarded. I practiced positive self-talk. It wasn't like I wasn't following the coaching. And yet I remained filled with anxiety to the point of panic. And I still felt like that imposter. So that very day, I set out to discover if it was me or if it was the operating instructions I was being given. I began by putting aside everything I knew about mindset techniques, and I enrolled myself in university to study how the human brain thinks. At the same time, I tested everything I learned using my own subjective experience. I pretty much became a fly on the wall of my own mind. 8 years later, I had the answer. And the result is my proprietary technique called the 4-Step Repatterning Technique. Now, I have taught this technique across 3 continents to thousands of people around the globe. And I'm happy to say that regardless of where people come from or what problem they are looking to overcome, this technique works. People who use it to achieve their goals do so free of needing to rely on willpower, commitment, and other mindset approaches. Their stress levels are radically reduced. Their relationships improve. Their careers soar, and they start living happier, fulfilled, and authentic lives. And this is what this blog is about. In this blog, you will discover why you are procrastinating, avoiding, worrying, feeling overwhelmed, overthinking, reacting in ways that you wish you hadn't, or anything else that is getting in the way of your success. You will explore the remarkable new findings coming out of the field of neuroscience and what these mean for you and your success. We'll also zoom out, way out. We're going to move past the systems, the structures that humanity has put in place and explore our collective brain and the way it functions. We'll dare to ask the question, is there a root cause for all of humanity's problems? And can a solution also be found in your brain? Now, the answer, as you're about to discover, is surprisingly hopeful. In short, my goal for this blog is to show you that you are a transformational genius, and that given a new understanding of your brain and how it works, you will be able to achieve anything you want with a lot less stress and a great deal more happiness and joy. So who is this blog for? Well, it is for the curious, the seeker, the person who needs answers. If you're looking around the world and asking, why is this happening? This blog will bring you answers. It is also for the person who is sick of doing personal development. If you're doing personal development because someday you want to be free of doing personal development, then this blog will show you how. It is also for you if you live your life below your fullest potential right now and you want to be taking more risks and achieving your goals. All right, are you ready? Then hold on to your hats. We're about to embark on a wild ride into the workings of your brain. And be forewarned, because you are about to be shocked, dazzled, and amazed by what you find inside. All right, that's it for today. I'll see you next week.